Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Burnt Loaf Gaming. I'm Tyler,
And I'm Allison.
and we are continuing our playthrough into Dragon Age Origins, delving into the really creepy town of Haven and the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Ooh. I don't know why I just did that. To add emphasis on how creepy the town is.
Alright, we are joined by our lovely companions, Liliana, Stin, and Wynn, and also Brother Genetivi.
Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there, a key to open the way.
Now what? How did you know how to do that? It looks different opened up like that. Or I wonder who created that.
Now what?
Now, where does this go?
That smug little smile.
He's leading us into a trap, isn't he?
What I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
Man, I can't wait for it to be blown up in like a decade from now.
Right? Yes, get moving, you old geezer. You need to stay alert, brother, or we can't afford to linger.
We can't afford to linger!
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
But I can't wait for you. You want to stay here? Is it safe? Or that might keep you out of trouble for a bit.
Is it safe?
I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go, I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the Anne.
Is there anything else I need to know about this temple? Thank you, you've been a great help. Or try not to get in trouble.
Anything else I should know?
It was designed to protect the Anne from those who would steal it or do harm to it, namely the Tevinter Imperium.
What sort of dangers are we talking about here? I don't intend to harm the urn. I have no choice. The Arl needs the ashes. Or yes, enough of your nagging.
The Earl needs the ashes.
I expected you would say something like that. I'm not sure. The legends were never very specific on that point. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures.
The Maker? The Maker is here? So it is the wrath of the Maker that strikes men down? Or your legends are nothing but a jumble of superstitions?
We have Liliana in the party.
Yep.
So I get the feeling that if we chose the last one, she'd be upset with us.
Probably.
And we also have one in the party, too.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe we just go with the first one.
That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder.
Hey, Mel!
Hey, Mel, thank you for joining us.
Welcome. Traps then? Cunning. Or, oh, that sounds pleasant.
Cunning.
I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you?
Try not to get in trouble, or definitely, I will be back soon.
Try not to get in trouble.
I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
I like whenever Liliana's in the party, we get a nice pink little glow.
I can't believe all this is still standing. This temple must be thousands of years old.
That reminds me, I need to check something real quick on Wynn's spell list.
How are you doing, Mill?
Great. Alright, so Win is nowhere near leveling up. Great.
Is that bad?
We'll probably want,
Very well.
we'll probably want frost weapons for later.
Okay.
Unbound. You asked, so I'm telling. Don't go. The stories talk of the riches, but never the names, never where they supposedly spent their wealth. I heard the same tales as a lad in Dinnerham, felt the same pull, but it's a lie, son. They may paint a trail, but once you're on it, does it lead to the beast or back to you? Unsigned letter, father to son. 3 weathered parchments with 3 versions of the same incomplete story. Excerpt. And when his kingdom fell, so disappeared the stolen riches of an age. The beast, the unbound, dormant until one of true spirit claims his throne. So must hunt the hero of his people, the principled who would search for ancient evil. This is how they can make a real difference. Scribbled in the corner in a shaky hand. 3 pages, 3 ages, same story, updated. Same as the tavern song, but older. Signature torn on purpose, but compare and get Willem Medan. All from him. How? He's a mystery. Oh! Hey, look, cultists.
Ah. So, Mill has been on an Avatar binge, which I fully support.
It is begun.
Respect.
Because, it's the best. Now, are you watching the first series, Avatar The Last Airbender, or are you watching Avatar The Legend of Korra? Aang, of course, is the answer. Look, I love both series. I want a third series so badly. And I hope we get something from them. Especially with this new Avatar Studios project
Yeah.
that was announced.
Yeah, give us a new show to help hype up this new game that's being kickstarted.
Hold on. Mill says I've only watched Korra once, and yeah, it'll take a lot for me to watch again. Korra was just unlikable at the beginning. Okay, Korra has a lot of flaws. I 100% admit that. But I really do enjoy
Books.
The Legend
I
of
would
Korra
love to spend a day
series.
here.
Because there's a lot more. Korra goes through a lot more than Aang ever does. She suffers some serious PTSD by the end of the series. And I honestly enjoyed the second series because of the more mature elements in it. It's definitely it's definitely not a little kid show anymore.
And it opens the entire series with the best pun that just sneaks up on you. Korra admitting to a shopwoman who's asking if she's interested in buying anything. She answers, "I'm bi-curious." That is the best sneaking joke that I've ever heard.
And it took us years to appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly.
Too. Korra, I feel like, is one of those series that it takes a while to appreciate.
As you say.
Mill, have you read any of the Avatar comics that have come out? Because they did a bunch of different comic series that takes place directly after after the series ends. She has all of them. Yes! I also have all of them. And actually, I still need to read Smoke and Mirrors? Is that what that series is called? The Korra ones are good. Especially gets into Korra and Asami's relationship, because it takes place directly after the end of the series.
You no concern for your own existence. Oh, you are. Nothing but enough. Very well. You must fight it. Let us do it.
Like 100%. Korra might not be for everyone, and I understand that, you know. But I also think it gets a lot of undeserved hate from the fans too, though. Severing her connections to the Avatar's previous lives killed me. But she did not willingly do that. That was forced upon her.
Yeah, I didn't like that move in the series.
I shall do it.
But that wasn't something that she could control, though.
No, I'm not saying it was a character choice. I'm saying
No.
it was a creator's choice.
It was a creator's choice.
It was a poor creator's choice, but it was a creator's choice.
Yeah, 100%.
For the fools, they must.
I personally really like Legend of Korra's steampunk aesthetic.
Now you die.
Let us end this.
See, I don't think it can be fixed. I don't think the next Avatar will be able to reconnect with all the previous Avatar lives because they were destroyed. You know, it's not that she lost the connection, though they were destroyed.
And honestly, if they did reverse it at this point, it would be even cheaper because then that action winds up having zero
Look there,
consequence.
a cunning trap.
Actually, in the comic book series, Aang cuts off his connection purposely with his past lives, with Roku especially.
Oh.
He cuts off that connection after basically Roku gives him some advice he does not like.
Oh. What advice is that?
Oh, to kill Zuko.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Very well.
Like,
Apparently Roku decided he really made a mistake not killing his Fire Lord.
yeah. Well, eventually the connection's restored and stuff.
What's
'cause
on your mind?
Nothing.
It is no trouble.
I hate when they run in between me and what I'm trying to click on.
But yeah, no, but that was Aang's choice though, when he reestablished the connection and stuff
As you
after
say.
having a good heart-to-heart with Roku and
Roku.
Wow.
It is Roku. You are correct.
Okay. But no, I do heavily still enjoy the original series. I have very little faith though in the live action series that Netflix has been working on. When the creators of the show walks away, you know something's gone wrong.
Can't be worse than Shyamalan's, right? Right?
Imagine it as a CW show.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Very well. Defend yourself. For your own existence. As you say.
Oh my gosh, we had another mage, I think.
Sneaky mage.
Oh no, I'm frozen.
Order shall be given.
Actually, one of my first belly dance
Very well.
performances was inspired
I shall do
by
it.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. I was
It
the
is begun.
Airbender in that performance.
Yeah.
It was one of my first belly dance. I think it was my second belly dance performance ever.
I think so.
Yeah. And I got to use fans for the first time.
Very well. Best be where. It shall be done. If I must. You must fight. Let us do it quickly. It shall be done. Very well. Watch out!
Oy. Man, these cultists are tough.
Something I can help with?
No!
No, we don't want your help.
If I wanted to talk to you, I'd do it at camp. Okay.
Where are they coming from?
Places.
It shall be done.
Okay, they have a mage.
You just decided to fireball everyone.
Yep.
I shall do it.
Okay. I'm personally concerned about the fact that that group of cultists was between us and Brother Genetivi.
Yeah. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hold on. Right there.
Oh, he's hiding in the corner. Okay,
Good hiding spot.
keep it up. Mill says she's seen a good theory for how they can fix it.
Mm-hmm.
It is begun. I shall do it.
Hi, Gwen.
Now I just want to go read the Kyoshi novels.
I'm just trying to imagine what a CW take on Avatar would even look like.
It would look bad. I've heard good things about the Kyoshi books. Like, I have them. I just haven't sat down. I just haven't read them.
Very well.
Oh dear.
Quickly, we must fight!
taken as long as it did?
I don't know, Stin. I thought that went pretty well.
Mill says if she had to pick an element, I'd probably pick air. Would be so cool to fly and dodge and weave like that.
I'm a simple man with simple tastes. I always go with fire. Because I'm a little pyro.
So true. I don't know. I'm always torn between doing air or water.
Yeah.
You know,
You usually lean more toward water, though.
I do. Because, you know, that healing ability is really nice. And water does have a lot of powers. Mills pointing out healing, water, ice, and blood. I can be a bloodbender. Ha ha ha.
It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. It's a trap.
And a swamp bender, they could bend plants.
I shall do it.
And yes, Mill, using air to suffocate people is horrifying.
But efficient.
Yeah, they did that to the Earth Queen in Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Spoilers, I guess, for a 10-year-old show.
I shall do it.
I like the combustion bending.
Mill says, Aang's mentor killed a lot of people too, like he was surrounded by fire soldiers. Oh, hey Webbs!
Hey, Webbs, thanks for joining.
Webbs wants to be an earthbender. Well, there we go. We have our 4 elements right here. Mill's an airbender, Tyler's a firebender, I'm a waterbender, and Webb's an earthbender.
And now we can summon Captain Planet. No, wait, we need Heart first.
No, Mill, you can only choose one element. No avatar status.
Immediately.
No dibs. We do not accept the dibs law here.
Heartbender, also known as Romancer.
Okay. So, I am so sad. Many, many years ago, back when I was in college, I had a May cosplay made for me. I was so excited. It was my first cosplay I'd ever had professionally made for me. And when I finally arrived, it was too small. And I've never actually been able to wear it.
Ahead.
Yeah, that was really disappointing.
Yeah. And it wasn't too small in the way, like, if I lost weight, I could fit into it. It was too small in the way, like, my body was not... No, it was too small in the way my body was not shaped that way.
Oh.
Better than this.
I had more curves than the outfit had allowment for.
Oh, dear.
So just losing a few extra pounds was not going to fix that.
Enough! As you say.
Yeah, I remember that
It is
cosplay.
begun.
We were gonna get the same seamstress. We were
Very
gonna commission
well.
the same seamstress to make me a Zuko cosplay to go with Allison's May cosplay. It was gonna be super cute. Going to cons together.
And then life happened.
Life always happens.
Yeah.
Life really likes to kick us in the balls. Okay, that's just too funny.
What?
The mage froze me at the same time that I stunned him.
I shall do it. The battle is finished.
Webb says, that he wants to cosplay as Iroh or Boomy. And Mill says you should go as Princess Azula instead. Then you don't have to worry about how
Look
messy
there,
your
a
hair
cunning
is.
trap. Let us end this.
Oh man, you disabled that trap just in time.
I know.
As you say. I shall do it. Now we do battle. You should know what
Looks like it was set up to make a giant saw blade go across.
Ooh.
Even in stone, Tevinter arrogance shows.
It sure does, Sten. It sure does.
Mill says Princess Azula with a taser. Webb says Sten is in perfect rhythm with his soulmate that he can never have. And Mill says, you know what's the ultimate Avatar cosplay would be?
Cabbage salesman.
My cabbages!
My cabbage corp! Best Easter egg character from Legend of Korra. The Cabbage Corp CEO.
Oh, crunchy lettuce.
Special lettuce.
Very well.
Alright?
I was laughing. And
Concern for your own existence? Enough.
Mill, I don't know what conventions are like where you're at, but in the U.S., if you sell anything at a con, you need special permission, you need permits, you need to fill out paperwork for that. It doesn't matter how small it is, you need approval for it.
Yep.
No, if someone
It is
comes from the
begun.
con catches you selling something that's not approved, you'll be kicked out so fast.
Holy crap.
As you
Is
say.
that a mimic?
That's what I was just thinking. No, he just popped out of the chest.
As you say. Very well. Have you no concern for your own existence?
Webb's favorite catchphrase. Oh, it's still alive.
Don't worry, the rest of the team's got it.
Now, surely we won't get 3 Ash Wraiths in a row.
Surely not.
These
Ah!
unusual powers. Be wary. As you say.
Oh my god, there's 3 of them!
Okay.
Hey, Nerd Octave, thank you for joining us.
Hey. Welcome. Welcome to the party.
Is that it? Is that all of them?
Oh, hello.
I shall do it.
What?
Not fail.
Mill says, at least if security
It shall
catch
be
you,
done.
you can yell, but not my cabbages. as they're kicking you out of the con for selling cabbages.
Yes.
It's a perfect plan for getting kicked out of a con, that's for sure.
Yeah, they are strict about what they allow people to sell at cons here in the US. Like, it is crazy.
See, if I'm gonna pay a couple $100 to be going to a con, I'd rather not be at risk of getting kicked out of it. You know? That's just me.
Now we go. Very well.
Okay, Mel, how about this? How about you do it? How about you buy a booth in Artist Alley and then sell cabbages and see how it goes.
It shall be done.
What's on your mind?
What's on my mind is why do you keep
It is
running
no
between
trouble.
me and where I'm clicking?
Back! It is begun.
We have done well.
I shall do it.
Take it all in, honey.
It shall be done.
Just look at all the similarities of the Temple of Sacred Ashes to what we ended up getting in Inquisition.
Nothing! There's nothing!
As you say.
Well, to be fair, Temple of Sacred Ashes was blown up, so there really wasn't much left of it.
I meant between this game and Inquisition.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, I'm not blowing up the temple.
It's a trap. Look there. A cunning trap. Very well.
See, every time I've gone to a
I shall
con,
do it.
I've always had to pay for my own tickets and everything. No, that's not true. I have worked con.
Yes.
And so did Tyler. We both worked
For our costuming club.
yeah,
It shall be done.
for the Star Wars costuming club we were a part of. That has been the only time we've ever gotten into a con for free.
Yep.
What was it that first year we were actually
got
allowed
it.
back in the green room with all the celebrities and stuff?
Yep, and that's when we ate lunch next to George Takei.
Yep. That was also the same con I think I was accosted at.
Yes, I believe that was the same con where you were propositioned by a guy who worked for the convention center that we all thought was the actor who played the soup Nazi on Seinfeld.
Because he happened to be at the same
Because
convention.
he was a guest at the
that
convention.
And so the story just spiraled out of control by the end there.
It's a trap. As you say. It shall be done.
Concern for your own existence.
I will say cons can be a lot of fun. They can also be very overwhelming at times. You know, kind of depending on the con size. And it really depends on, you know, what you really want to get out of the con too.
Had begun.
If it's going to be worth it for you or not. And Gwen does the same thing. It has been raining here, and she's been doing the exact same thing every day. She has been demanding to go outside. She stands out in the rain, looks around going, it's raining out, and then comes back inside.
It is begun.
She's got to make sure that it's as wet as it looks. Okay. Finally killed everyone in this room.
Yay.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Very well. It is begun.
See, I think Webb says, I enjoy cons, but only ever gone to cons alone, so they are fun but lonely. I definitely recommend going to a con with
Very
some
well.
friends or something.
At least one other person.
At least one other person.
Yeah.
I am a menace when it comes to cons. Sometimes, though, the way I will overplan things.
Oh, yeah.
I almost become a menace to myself with how much I plan.
Very much so, yes.
Yeah.
And then your insistence on breaking almost every rule of the convention.
No!
Fireball. Ow, ow, ow. Let me go. Goodbye. Oh, God.
It is begun. As you say.
You need to move.
Well, I kind of need to kill that mage.
You need to heal yourself. Because Sten's down.
Yep.
And now Liliana's down.
Oh my.
I do not like those sound effects. Alright, she needs to move out of here.
Man, I wish I had my own area attacks.
Seriously. Okay.
Where is... Okay, I need to find where the hell Stin and Liliana went to. Okay, there's
well,
Liliana.
I think that's Sten right there.
I think they're just out of reach of each other.
Yep, unfortunately. Get Sten back up at least, because...
Yeah, at least got Stin back up and in the game, back in the fight.
As you say.
Okay. So Webb says, I enjoy cons. Oh, wait, we already talked. I don't have any, he says he doesn't have any friends who live, near him. So, like, in some ways, we are the closest friends geographically to him.
And Stin's back down.
Damn it, Sten! Nerdoctor says, I overplan on purpose, then skip 75% of it. I think that was us at our first big convention. I overplanned it, and then by day 2 or 3, we were just exhausted and couldn't do it. And yes, Mill, there is a little bit of rule breaking, nothing serious.
I shall do it.
Mostly just ducking under roped off areas and making best friends with the first person in line and just insinuating herself into line directly behind them.
Yeah, okay. Persuasion checks. I got them. Honestly, actually, this was at Gen Con specifically. There was a line to get into the Paizo booth, and I decided I didn't want to. Needed to run into the booth and grab one quick item that we had decided at the last minute to buy. So I decided I didn't want to spend the next hour waiting in line so I could buy one item. So I saw they were letting a group of people into the booth. So I just jumped in with a group of people and walked in with them into the booth. I just blended right into the crowd. You know, Assassin's Creed style.
What was the point of me entering this room in stealth if you guys were just gonna follow me?
Go down.
Where are these dragons coming from?
I suppose violence is
Well, you see, when a mommy dragon and a daddy dragon love each other very much, they create a bunch of little horrors that completely annihilate the world.
Oh, okay, we've been corrected. They're not dragons, they're drakes.
Close enough.
Now you die! Vasada!
Here comes trouble. I'll try to be merciful.
To be fair, Mill, I really wouldn't say it was Q jumping. I would say, in the situation Tyler was describing, the queue really hadn't even formed yet. It was a bunch of us standing in a hall.
It was the pre-queue.
It was the pre-queue. And so, I just happened to be talking to the person that was standing closest to the doors.
You did not just happen to be talking to them. You knew what you were doing.
Well, yeah. I was happened to talking to people who were closest to the doors, and then when they said, hey, form a line, we just formed a line right there behind them. It's actually funny enough, I think I used that technique in one of our Curse of the Crimson Throne games.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my, this was like way back when we were dealing with the plague. We had to
Oh
get
yeah,
into
that's right. Yeah, you did.
Yep.
You pulled that off
It shall
in
be done.
character
In character, yep.
in our Pathfinder game. And you were when everyone was lined up in front of the perfume shop,
Yep.
trying to buy the fake cure to the plague.
Yep.
We've been turned around. How does anyone navigate these halls?
And she's the one running into Liliana.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright, that's an autosave. Let's go take that other branch and see what's down that way. I'll be honest, we are not doing good for supplies right now.
No, we are not.
We are, well, we do have plenty of health poultices left, but we are out of injury kits.
Oh no. Well, we have Wen. She's a good healer.
Yeah, but injuries are harder to deal with.
We must not
That looks like a spiky trap.
exhaust our supplies.
God.
It is begun.
Very well. Let's make this Let's end this. Away with you! I never liked this part.
Oh, bye, Mel. Have a good night.
Bye, Mela.
I shall do it.
Ooh, a Gengar emote.
Gengar emote. Nice.
Did you guys see the new Dungeons and Dragons book that was released? It's all about, well, dragons.
Dragons in my dungeons?
Yeah, we're getting like gemstone dragons, crystal dragons, all the dragons.
Alright. That's important. Questy guy. I think so. I want to go this way before I proceed further.
And I think D&D Live is this weekend.
Yeah. Ooh, they're bringing back the Great Worm Dragon Age category? Awesome.
Oh, and it's already going.
That's always fun to throw at people.
I'll have to see what games are being played this weekend. See if there's anything we'll want to watch. I don't think anyone from the cast of Critical Role is playing this weekend.
Here
Ooh, I do believe Kevin
Get
Smith is
trouble.
playing in a game this weekend. In one of the games.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Remember last year's D&D Live, they had a lot of people from Game of Thrones. A lot of the actors from Game of Thrones were playing.
It shall be done.
Like the guy who played Ramsay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of the smaller actors.
As you say.
You know.
As you wish. As
Now
you
we
say.
go to
You switched to an bow and arrow there?
Yes. I was drawing these guys out one at a
It
time.
shall be done.
That is a smart move, considering how things have been going.
I shall do it.
Oh, lovely. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Look, Sky is using a bow right now because the demigod they're going to be fighting could destroy her soul.
Quickly, we must fight!
I'm thinking range is a good thing.
You're thinking tactically.
It is begun.
Oh, you a funny one, you are. Now we do battle. No quarter shall be given.
I never liked this part.
Hey, hey, don't judge my character choices here. No judging here.
Oh god, she's doing the thing.
The stuck in battle pose.
Yeah. Okay, I think I fixed it.
I hate when that happens.
Weapons.
It's a trap.
Where weapons are sheathed, but her arms are stuck like she's still wielding.
Yes.
It makes for hilarious cutscenes. Blonde, elf, winch. Sensing a pattern here.
So,
There's definitely patterns. There are definitely patterns.
It shall be done.
let me play what I like.
Have we ever stopped you?
No. No, not true. You stopped me from playing a ranger or pathfinder.
This is true, because I know how horrible you can break it. You alright?
Mm-hmm.
You've been doing a lot of coughing.
It's just something stuck in my throat.
Yeah. You need to. Oh, goodness. No. No!
Smash the eggs!
What could go wrong?
Don't give them the advantage.
Oh, look, Sten is dead again.
Sten, do better.
Come on, Sten, get your shit together. Sadly, no interaction to be had with the dragon eggs.
You nearly got clever girled by a drake.
I did.
Oh.
Alright, I think that's everything in this room. Down this tunnel.
You need to take better care of our melee frontliner. Can't keep letting them die. Is Sten close to leveling up?
No.
Augur and Sten Titan. That okay. You know, I take offense to Titan there. I tried.
I shall do it. As you said. I shall do it.
Honestly, if we hadn't gotten stunned for that one round, things might have gone differently.
Oh shit, Wynn is dead.
No!
Have you no concern for your own existence?
It is done.
What ability is that you activated?
As you say.
It's an ability that got activated on me.
I don't like it.
It's the Mark of Death from the Assassin Tree.
Done.
I'm curious about why there was chainmail, a shield, and an amulet inside that dragon egg.
It was decorative. It was like one of those represent eggs you open up.
Of course.
Pathfinder's save or die spells suck, especially since they are mostly only evil spells. That is very true.
Oh, yeah.
That is very true. Look, that whole encounter just went poorly, man. I had all the wrong spells prepared.
Can't always prepare for everything.
I know. I know, but I prepare spells for very specific situations and not the right ones.
Well, we just leveled up.
Yay.
Where should we put our points?
Need more con. Let's be honest. Wait, don't we need more strength for something? I feel like we need strength for something.
We were wanting to give Ogren and Alistair more strength.
No, I thought we needed more strength for something.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either now. It's been a week. Oh, for the fancy weapon.
The fancy weapon.
The meteor sword.
That's right. Okay, where should we put our talent? Exploit weakness. During a successful backstab attack, the assassin gains additional damage based on cunning. Feign death. Deadly strike. Makes a swift strike at a vulnerable area on the target, dealing normal damage but gaining a bonus to armor penetration. Stealthy item use. Upset balance. Posing penalties to movement speed and defense unless the target passes a physical resistance check. Punisher. The character makes 3 blows against a target, dealing normal damage for the first 2 strikes and generating a critical hit for the final blow.
Ooh,
if
that
it
sounds
connects.
good.
The target may also suffer penalties to attack and defense or be knocked to the ground. Or momentum. The character is wanted to carry 1 attack through to the next, increasing attack speed substantially. This mode consumes stamina quickly, however.
Let's do Punisher.
Punisher? Alright. Alright. Sadly, leveling up did not take away our injury.
Boo.
Yeah. Let's see if we've got the strength for that fancy weapon. Do not know. We put it in the box.
That's right, we did. We're gonna have to get it afterwards.
Stop! You will go no further!
Oh, is that so? Who are you? You'll stand aside if you want to live. Or, I do not wish to talk. Fight, coward!
Oh, is that so?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more! You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
I've come to make sure you never hurt anyone again. I have come for the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Tell me your name and I will tell you why I am here. Or an old temple must hold riches, yes?
I'm here for the sacred ashes.
You did this all for an ancient relic. Know this, stranger. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
You're mad. Andraste is dead. I wish to see this arisen Andraste. And what has happened to the ashes? Will you accept an apology then? Or this is heresy. I cannot let this continue.
Let me think.
You're mad. Andraste is dead. I wish to see this arisen Andraste. What has happened to the ashes? Will you accept an apology? Or this is heresy.
I wish to see this new Andraste they have going on.
None but the disciples may approach Andraste. She is not ready yet. But when the time is right, she will descend upon the nations in fiery splendor, and all will know her.
Is this Andraste a dragon?
Perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions.
I love how the guy in the back is just like nothing but eyeballs. Just very vibrant eyeballs.
I see them now. Are they a dragon cult? Was that book from way back in Dinner and Foreshadowing?
You got that right.
Alright, what
That's
else?
excellent foreshadowing BioWare did there.
Alright, what are my choices?
I'm not doing anything for you. Why do you suddenly want to cooperate with me? Or I don't need to make up for anything.
I don't need to make up for anything, let's be honest here.
Ah, and now we see again the arrogance which so plagues humanity. It is this arrogance that killed the mortal Andraste. If you will not repent, then you will die. To arms, my brethren! Andraste will grant us victory!
I tried to be merciful.
Send this. It shall be done.
Die, outsider!
Oh no!
Dang it.
Oh, also, Webb says that we are not strong enough for the,
No, we definitely are not strong enough to fight the Andraste dragon.
No, we're not strong enough for the meteor sword yet.
Oh, yeah.
That too.
That too. And I'm dead again.
No!
Fucking mages, man. Stin, go kill some mages.
You hate mages, right?
And also, don't get killed along the way.
You should run while you can.
I know, Liliana, we should run while we can. Huzzah!
Serves me right for not paying attention. I shall do it. Very well.
We didn't even get the option to, like, side with him or anything. We were just like, fuck your shit.
We could have, but
We could have.
we went straight to the fuck you option. We went with the winching. We went with the winch option.
We went with the winch option.
You could take this. You can take the city elf out of the. You can take the winch out of the alienage, but you can't take the alienage out of the winch.
Damn right.
Gwen.
Winnie-fur. We get to fight that?
We don't have to right now,
Okay.
and also we can change up our party And I think we might have the opportunity to return to camp from this area. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
We can't go to camp?
We can't go to camp.
But we can
from
switch
here.
up our party,
But we
right?
can switch up our party.
Okay, hold on here. Who do we want in our party?
We don't even have to trigger this fight yet.
Okay.
We can go straight on to the next area and wait.
Okay.
And do this in a little bit. So we are so not in any shape to fight a dragon right now. Like, so we're gonna skip that dragon fight for now and just go straight to the gauntlet. Doesn't that sound charming?
It sounds great, man.
We must be close. This is holy ground. I can feel it.
It is begun.
Ooh, a holy vase. Look at all this holy
Look,
loot.
holy rubble. And look, a holy NPC just standing there watching us loot.
Oh god. Do we have to pick the urn?
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
I am here for the urn of sacred ashes. Who are you? Stand aside, or I've killed Colgrim and I will kill you too.
I am here for the sacred ashes.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
No.
So I have to fight you? But what if I am not worthy? Or I need the ashes to cure a noble man?
I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy.
They don't care.
It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
Alright, let's get this over with then. What is the gauntlet? That sounds unpleasant. Can it be avoided? Or I demand that you take me to the urn.
What's the gauntlet?
Oh, you don't want to go full Karen on this guy? What is the gauntlet?
The gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
He chose poorly. Alright, let's get this over with then. Can you tell me anything else about this gauntlet? Take me to the urn or I will cut you down, or I'm afraid.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. By the time you reached Shiane, she was broken, brutalized. You were too late. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail Shiane?
Oh god, why?
Oh.
Why are you asking us this question?
No, Vaughn is the villain, not me. Yes, I could have run faster, perhaps. Yes, I should not have let her be taken in the first place. No, it was her own fault for hitting him with the bottle. How do you know of my past? Or my answer is my own, Guardian.
This is a tough one. I don't like this one.
It's meant to make you look within yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those role-playing moments in a role-playing game.
Yes, I should not have let her be taken in the first place.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
Parshera, leave the past where it falls. And what of those that follow you?
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the Circle and the Chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You framed the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais, you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
Demand whatever answers you want, Spirit.
You came to this land as an observer, but you killed a family in a blind rage. Have you failed your people by allowing a Qunari to be seen in that light?
I have never denied that I failed.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
I so wish we could see this moment with all the companions.
I mean...
I want to know what Dog would say.
I mean, we could. We can reload. There was an autosave before reaching here.
We could. That would take a lot of time, though.
I mean... I could save it here. And yeah, we can reload at the beginning of the gauntlet. And... or on the mountaintop. Because that's where we could cycle. We could trade out our companions.
Do we...
I gotta say, the funniest part of Stins was the extreme zoom in.
Of all the...
Alright. Let's cake.
Indeed.
Yes.
Ogren, Morrigan, and Alistair. We might as well level them. Oh my god, look at that stack of injuries we got.
Oh god.
Level them up while we're at it.
Yeah.
Ogren needs strength. Morrigan. Give her some more willpower.
Webbs asks, is there any point if you're going to reload your original save?
Getting to watch?
Yeah.
Getting to watch the dialogue?
It's kind of a pivotal moment.
Oh, right. Leveling up the characters. That's a good point. What is the point?
Yeah.
Why am I bothering? Yeah. Touche. Touche.
I'm hurt you thought I meant on skipping out on Lauren character moments. Sorry, Webs.
What is this place?
Why are you looting?
It's different from the rest of the
Habit?
rooms.
I don't... Habit. Yeah. It's all habit.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
Ha-
You have come to honor
Howdy,
Andraste,
Pilgrim.
and you shall. It is, if you are found worthy, you will see the gauntlet tells the truth. You will understand what it is. There is suffering in your past. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail Shione?
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch? No, I thought not.
Everyone makes mistakes. I say have an ale and let it go.
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
Ah, the dwarf. You left your home and came to the surface, knowing that...
Why don't I save you some time? Yes, I wish I could have saved my family from Bronca. I wish I'd been a better mate. Maybe she'd have stayed home with a belly full of baby Ogren and never gone for the anvil. Maybe I failed her. And yes, I came to the surface because I'm barely a dwarf anymore. My family is dead. My honor as a warrior long gone. I've lost my caste and my house, and I have nothing else to lose.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Begone, spirit.
Begone, thought. Alright. Back out to the mountaintop.
Alright, that was a pretty great response from Morgan. Oh, you guys switch out your party.
Yep.
Doggo!
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, let's level them up.
Why?
Because I said so.
But we're not taking them into the gauntlet with us, are we?
No, but I am gonna level them up.
Okay.
He dies easy. He dies so easy.
He does.
Feast of the Fallen, Upset Balance, or more dual weapon stuff.
Dual weapon?
Shale.
Web's got a point though, but the level isn't going to stay if you reload.
I have plans.
You have plans?
Yes.
Okay.
There is method in my madness.
Doggo.
to honor Andraste. It is not if you are found worthy. The gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the... There is suffering in... By the time... Tell me, pilgrim. Thank you.
And now the self-flagellation? Oh, that is what comes next in these things, no?
It seems that reflection on past mistakes is a constant preoccupation of the religious mind.
And what of those that follow you? And the Antivan elf?
Oh, is it my turn now? Hurrah! I'm so excited.
Many have died at your hand. But is there any you regret more than a woman by the name of...
How do you know about that?
I know much. It is allowed to me. The question stands, however. Do you regret?
Yes, the answer is yes, if that's what you wish to know. I do. Now move on.
Shale, the stone giant. There is so little I can draw from you. I feel the distant echo of a soul, dormant for so long, now awake.
Good for you.
And with the awakening, the slow realization of all you have lost. Ah, Shale, your entire existence is a test of your will and courage. You have my respect. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
I wanted to hear him talk to the dog. All right. Back to the mountaintop.
The machinations of Tyler's mind lay undetected for centuries?
Back to the mountaintop after having saved everyone's level up.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Wow, okay, apparently they do need to level up now.
I don't know what we did to cause them all to want to level up now.
Good question. Constitution?
Yeah.
Just give everyone
Everyone gets more con. Do we need more ice magic for her?
Yeah.
Webb says, what I need is a Morgan versus Shale stats off. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
I'd buy tickets to that.
We must be close. This is holy ground. I can feel it.
It sure is, Liliana.
I bid you welcome. You have come to honor. If you are found worthy, the gauntlet tells the truth. Tell me, pilgrim, did you...
Behold, the method in my madness. We got to see everyone's lore, and we got to level everyone up.
Woo! Ghost?
Oh god, I hate this one.
What is this?
Do you have the wiki open?
I do.
Okay, good, because each one of these ghosts is going to ask us a question, and if we get one wrong, they attack us.
Would it be under Gauntlet, or the characters, or...?
I believe this would be the Gauntlet, yes.
Well, I have the Gauntlet open. It doesn't mention anything about questions.
Okay. Spirit of Brona.
Oh,
a test of faith.
Okay.
That's the one we want to open.
Well, no, the correct answer is
Oh,
dreams.
okay. They tell us the correct
Yeah.
answer right in the. Okay, good.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. Love, the moon, dreams, indigestion. Or could you repeat that?
How come dreams is not one of the answers?
Dreams is the fourth answer.
Oh, well, dreams is the answer.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
What do you mean Websten also loves you more?
We got +2 approval from him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We want, cat hair? Kahar?
Cather?
Cather.
I think they're just listed in alphabetical order on the wiki.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Lightning, fire, woman, hunger.
Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tiventa Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Alright, next one is Elise? Webs, why do you think he's an ass?
Elise. Cather? The guy that was just talking about hunger?
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
The plague. A tune, wind, a coconut.
Oh, the answer is a tune.
A tune?
Yeah.
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Alright, Havard.
Havard.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Stars, the mountains, clouds, sheep.
The mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Alright, who's next?
Hessen?
Hessarion?
Sarion, yes.
Archon Hessarion.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Weakness. Queens. Time. Mercy.
Mercy.
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Alright,
Mapharath?
Mapharath, yes.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Religion, jealousy, children, woman.
Jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her, I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
All right. Shartan?
Yeah.
I'd neither a guest nor a
Solus?
trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Ferelden, home, an alienage, death.
Webbs, what did you do? We gotta make a note to look at the
Webbs, you need
Steam Labs.
You gotta stop typing just ampersands.
I typed Solus.
What?
No, that could not have been enough to trigger it.
Hi, Gwen. So what's the answer here?
Home.
Home. Oh, hi, Gwen.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves.
See?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and
You
thus
gotta
we
stop with the
followed
dots.
Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
It's always when you type nothing but dots. It doesn't like you typing ampersands. Or ellipses, that's it. Ellipses. Ampersand's the and symbol. Or Lady Vasilia.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
You're pleasant.
Murder,
war, vengeance, or love.
I would love to answer that, but
Oh.
Okay.
Vasilia, vengeance.
Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Batman! No? Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, Webbs. Until we get the Steam Labs figured out, you're gonna have to go easy with the dots.
Yeah. What? Shiani?
This is gonna be sad.
Shiani? Another chattering spirit? Here to ask me a riddle?
Shiani?
Who else? It's good to see you, I suppose. Life out there's been good to you, hasn't it? You're respected even among humans. Do you remember us? Where you came from? And what some of us still face every day?
Yes, I do, Shiani. Using guilt on me? I refuse to look back on that life, or I wish I could free you all.
Yes, I do.
What happened? It wasn't really your fault. You were caught in the situation just like the rest of us. You have a great task to complete. I want you to take this. I think you should have it. Seeing you now gives me hope. For all of us.
What did she give us?
An amulet of some sort?
Reflection. +1 constitution and +15% to healing effects received. The item we've currently got is a +2 constitution.
Don't know.
Gonna switch it out for the
Okay.
for the +15% healing effects received. God, I wish we could get rid of those injuries. lord.
This isn't gonna be good.
No, this is bad.
You battle a Konari!
Careful! Come and get it!
Okay, you got 2 out of the 4.
That just leaves Ghost Win and Ghost Liliana.
Hey, that went a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah, it's usually a lot harder when I play as my my sword and board warrior and have Alistair with me. i.e. 2 tanks in the same party.
Yeah.
As you say.
Alright. This one's a tricky one.
I suspect we'll have to work together to get across.
This is a tricky one.
That part of the bridge looks like it's there, but I don't think it is. Try something else.
See, depending on where I stand, a different portion of the bridge is revealed. It's one of these puzzles where I have to get everyone standing in the right combination of places.
Okay, so position 3 party members on left 3, left 6, and right 2.
Right 2.
Mm-hmm. You need to have someone stand there.
Yeah. Left 3.
Yes.
These are like stepping
And then
stones,
left
aren't they?
6.
We have to take them one at a time to get across.
Left 6.
This will make the first 2 bridge sections solid. Move the 4th party member to the end of the 2nd bridge section. So, one is already there? Or...
To where?
Oh, wait. Okay. Is Caliana on the bridge? Who's on the bridge?
I am.
Okay. Move the party member that is on left 3, which would be Sten,
okay,
to right 4.
Okay.
The party member on right 2 to left 1. The 3rd bridge section will now be solid. Move your 4th party member to the end of the 3rd section.
Okay.
Okay, move the character on left 6 to right 5. The character on right 4 to left 5. The 4th and left and last bridge section will now be solid. Move your party member to the other side of the bridge. Okay, I'm so happy I looked up a guide for that, because that would have taken us forever to figure out.
Yes, it would have. Alright.
I thought it was a legend. I didn't believe.
This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. Remove equipment or leave altar.
Well, we should save. Well, we can't save.
No, just remove the equipment.
Okay.
Woo! Woohoo! Sten looks the same.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, You have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
Congratulations, you found a waste bin.
It's true. It's true. Morrigan's underwear covers more of her cleavage than her actual everyday wear does.
Wow.
So, these are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. Take a pinch of the ashes, leave the urn alone.
Take a pinch of these.
Pinch of those ashes. You take a pinch of the ashes and place it in a leather pouch. Leave the urn alone.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand. Unfortunate adventurer.
Pocket holy sand.
Yes. Congratulations, you found a waste bin.
Oh, Sten.
It shall be done.
I'm really sad now that you cannot romance Sten.
Yeah.
This makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because there's clearly some tension between the two of them.
Clearly.
Oh no. I don't like that. Now, see, if there was Iron Bull in this game, Iron Bull would be freaking running to that dragon right now.
Iron Bull would be ready to beat the dragon to death with his own erection. Don't tell me I have to travel all the way back through these caves. Can't I just fast travel?
More enemies ahead.
Really? One dude with a bow? After all that?
Very well.
Wait.
There was literally one dude with a bow waiting here to ambush us.
Oh, jeez.
And now we gotta take this pinch of ashes all the way back to Redcliffe.
Webb says arriving to the urn with Shale, Sten, and Morgan would have been great for how little they would have cared about the urn.
Yep.
Though the anticlimactic nature of Gwen and Liliana being so religious about the urn, and then Sten's great comedic punch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wrong tunnel.
It's okay, Webbs. I understood what you were trying to get across.
Good old homonyms. Gotta love them.
Ooh, excuse me. That was a sushi burp.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Those are the worst.
Yeah.
The worst part about eating sushi is the sushi burps. Can't believe there's no new Dragon Age news.
I know, we probably won't get anything until next year.
So disappointing.
I know. Trust me, the whole community, everyone's disappointed about it.
I know. At least give us a Dragon Age Legendary remaster. We deserve it.
We do. Oh, can you imagine how much better this would be if this was the remastered version?
If it was an actual HD remaster instead of modded to hell and back.
Yeah.
To approximate a remastered edition, an HD remaster. Yeah. Still, the high-res texture mods and full video specs does make it look pretty darn good for being such an old game. You have to admit that.
Have a good night, Nerd Octave. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you start to feel better.
Yeah, feel better.
I think some people on Twitter have, I think one of the primary people working on it on Twitter have stated yes, they are indeed working on it currently. You know, they're just really busy working on it right now. They really don't have anything to show. You know, like it would actually take more time for them to put something together to show than what they currently have available. Like, they would have to purposely make stuff to show at this point. Because they don't have anything that is just readily available to show.
Nah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of outcries on Twitter about Elder Scrolls too, about just wanting something about Elder Scrolls.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
Shojin and TV, the Pouch of Ashes? The urn? Yes. Or what do you think?
Yes, we found the urn.
What was it like? Coming to the urn, I mean.
Grueling. There were tests. Nothing has touched me quite so deeply. Except for Zephyrin. It's just a stone flask with a burnt woman inside.
There was lots of tests.
Tests? Interesting. Very interesting. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
Yes, the urn of sacred ashes must be shared with the world. Why? We should keep this secret to ourselves. Or, that is not wise. Many will try to exploit this discovery.
I'm kind of the third one, you know?
It's not wise?
No.
But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
I agree. We cannot withhold this from others. It is not our place.
You have noble intentions, Brother Genitivi. But can you say the same of your brethren in the Chantry?
Deny them a corpse? Unthinkable indeed.
I must spread this good news or die trying.
If something bad comes of this, it's your fault. Then you will die, Kill Genitivi. Or, I suppose you're right. I should not be selfish.
I suppose... I imagine she said this super sarcastically. I suppose you're right. I will not be so selfish.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
I want them to bring back Arashok Sten.
Yes.
Which would just be Arashok because Sten isn't his name.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to our camp because that'll automatically clear all the injuries we've sustained.
Yay.
Okay, do we want to try and put together a dragon slaying team? Or do we want to go a-questing more?
Let's how about we chat with our people.
Okay.
Do we have gifts? Do we have gifts to give people?
Oh, we definitely have
Maybe let's
things.
do some gift giving.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, bring up the gift guide.
Oh, no, Web, you're totally right. Future Liliana would have been against the Urn's location being spread.
I know.
She totally would have been.
Yeah, she definitely would have been against telling people about the urn. Let's see, we have a small silver bar, which I believe goes to Shale.
No, I think that goes to Zevran. Hold on, I'm having issues bringing up the gifts.
Okay.
Come here. Alright, hold on. You said it was...
Small silver bar.
Yeah. Shale likes gemstones.
Yes.
So...
Specifically remarkable gemstones.
Small silver bar. That does go to Zevran.
Small silver bar for Zevran.
You have excellent taste.
Okay.
Here's a bar of silver.
A steel symbol of Andraste.
I feel like that's a Liliana or a Wen item. Or possibly an Alistair.
One of the three faithful.
What is it?
A steel symbol of Andraste.
That would be Liliana.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank
you
so much.
A golden demon pendant. From one extreme to the other.
That screams Morgan to me.
It kind of does.
Hold on. Golden demon pendant, yeah.
For Morrigan?
Yeah.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Discovering dragon's blood. Potions, tinctures, and spicy sauces.
That sounds like it could be a Wen item. Yeah, that is a Wen item.
You know our companions so well.
Oh, marvelous.
A stone warrior statuette.
That sounds like it could be a Sten item. Hold on here. No. Maybe that is an Ogren item. Hold on. Stone statuette?
Stone warrior statuette.
Maybe that's an Alistair gift. Hold on. Stone warrior statuette. Yeah, that's an Alistair item.
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
A locket.
Alistair is so cute.
Alistair is so cute. I can't believe you didn't romance him.
I have a thing for elves. A locket?
Yes, just a locket. It might be a generic gift that you can give to anyone.
Yeah, it might be... I don't see it.
Do you have a find?
I'm really bad at using it, okay?
Okay.
It's just a locket?
It's just locket.
Locket, okay.
It's just called locket.
Morgan! We just gave her something, though.
We did.
So I don't want to give her, I don't want to double up.
Okay, what about chastened sackmead? I'm pretty sure that's Ogren.
Yes, it is Ogren.
That looks fine indeed.
Alright, that's all of our gifts that we can give.
Okay.
So who do you want to talk to?
Let me see. Do you want to just go around the circle?
Sure. Start with Zebrin.
I've a question, if I may.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Approvals.
I'm pretty sure the approval response is go ahead.
What is it?
I have a question, if I may.
Okay, here you go. Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Does your oath expire then? Why would I do anything with you? Is this after I ravish you in celebration? Or you could go if you wanted.
3, is this after I ravish you in celebration?
Now there's a thought. Normally I am the one doing the ravishing when it comes to comely lasses. I like it. But you're also distracting me from the point. I said I would serve until you released me. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
I could always use a friend. There's always a use or two for a handsome elf. I will always need a servant, trust me. Not at all. You could go if you wanted, or I'll not hold you to any oath. Leave whenever you like.
There's always a use or two for a handsome elf.
I'm sure I could come up with a few more if pressed. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Inspired. Moderate dexterity. Zevran approves plus 14.
Woo!
Okay.
And we have initiated romance.
Woo. Do we want to keep talking to Zevran or move on to someone else?
We should probably move on to someone else.
Alright. Liliana, you're next.
Alright, hold on. Let me look up Liliana's approvals.
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
Thanks. I combed it.
That is a literal response that she gave me one day when I said her hair looked nice. Let's see. Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
Idle conversation camp. Oh, about Warden's hair.
My hair? Thank you. No, I don't believe you have. It's just hair. Or really? It's so stubborn sometimes.
Really? It's so stubborn sometimes.
It's very nice, and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Poor birds! Those poor birds!
That woman got what she deserved.
She really did.
Why are you telling me this? Dear Maker! Poor birds, or poor Lady Elise.
Poor birds.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Well, we are friends, aren't we? And I actually do like the way you ramble. Wouldn't I? Maybe I just keep it to myself. Aha! Or you're mistaken. You are far too frivolous for my liking.
Well, we are friends, aren't we?
Just gals being pals.
Pals.
Two bros sitting in a hot tub, 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
You are a treasured friend, Liliana. And do you often enjoy the company of other women? Or, I think you're getting the wrong idea. Or, right, enough of that. Let's talk about my hair some more.
You're a treasured friend, Liliana.
Thank you. I am honored that you feel that way.
Liliana is so easy to romance by mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Ogren!
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
Oh no.
Best dwarf. Best dwarf Ogren.
Ogren. No, I want the approvals.
See, there you are. Wanted to talk to you.
It's a camp?
I believe it's camp, yes.
Okay. Paragon of our kind. Friendly approval? Oh, there you are, wanting to talk to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about? I had something to ask you. Go ahead, or I don't have time for that now.
What about?
You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
Take your time. What is it? I love you too, Ogren. Spit it out, dwarf. Or, oh, by the maker, we don't have time for this.
Take your time. What is it?
I kind of want to know what happens if you say I love you too, Ogren.
Oh. A female warden can also add I love you too, Ogren, to the loop for a total of +3 hearts.
Oh, or +7 per loop for a female warden.
Yeah.
So it, that means it's gonna loop? So it doesn't, if we choose that, it'll just give us approval and take us back to our other options?
It might.
Let's see.
Okay.
I love you too, Ogren.
Well, I'll be shaved, skinned, and hung up to dry. It's too soon, though, lady. Too soon. I just wanted to ask a favor.
I love Ogren. Take your time. What is it?
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
Who is she? A girl you knew or a girl you knew? And you want to go find her? I don't think you should rush into something so soon. And you think she wants to see you?
Well, yes, Webs. Everyone is trying to flirt with us right now.
Always. Have you seen our wench?
She's best wench. A girl you knew or a girl you knew?
What? Oh, you mean were we rutting? Oh, aye. After Bronca left for the deep roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down. See how she's been living.
Forgiven me by now. Do you know how to find her? Wait, you cheated on Bronca? What do you mean, you were friends? What is she doing on the surface? Or Ogren, you dog!
Do you know how to find her?
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
We can go back. Forget it, Ogren. Or there's something here you're not telling me.
We can go back.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. What was it you wanted to say?
Okay, and now we're into regular dialogue that we could choose from. I'd like to know more about you. Can you teach me to fight like you do? I'd like you to leave. Actually, never mind. I'd like to know more about you.
Yeah.
What about?
How do you like the surface? Do you miss Orzammar? What is it like to be a warrior in Orzammar? On second thought, maybe some other time. How do you like the surface?
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale. Oh, who'd have thought? Ale made with grain. Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Okay.
New quest, Ogren's Old Flame. We got Ogren approval +8.
Woo!
Alright, win?
Win.
What's on your mind?
Oh, are you feeling better now? I was just thinking about being a Grey Warden. I'd like to ask you something about the Circle. Are you feeling better now?
Fine.
Just regular camp dialogue. What's on your mind? There's nothing special about it. It's just regular dialogue.
Alright.
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
I suppose you were just tired then, like you said. I like making sure all my companions are well. If you don't keep up, we might have to leave you behind, or please let me know if there's anything I can do.
Let me know if there's anything I can do.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones.
Win approves +2.
What's on your mind?
I was just thinking about being a Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
I don't know, it's just difficult sometimes. Everyone expects so much from me. Sometimes I wish I could go back to my old life, or no, I think it was the best thing that happened to me.
Everyone expects so much from me.
No one said it would be easy. You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I don't give up easily.
I don't give up easily.
And that gives me hope.
Win approves +2.
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Oh, here we go.
Okay. I know they were more respected in the old days. What's there to hear? Only what I've heard in the old tales. I know they soared through the skies on griffins.
Only what I've heard in the old tales.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Look, when I read Last Flight, I cried when Crooky Tail died, okay?
Aww. Alright, go on.
Go on.
The Blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
Eagles. And what happened then? Griffins? That's not sound strategy. Why not flank the Darkspawn?
That's not sound strategy.
That's not the point of the tale. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching Darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead, and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt, and then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
I like happy endings. Cunning, this story isn't about a specific battle, is it? Nonsense, both sides always take losses. Or when did this happen?
Cunning.
You are observant. This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
Win approves +2.
Woo woo.
You are wise to invest in the effectiveness of your followers.
Alistair.
Something on your mind?
Has anyone ever told you how handsome you are? I have some questions, or never mind.
Hold on. Proof. Is there some questions I can ask you, or?
Of course.
What can a Templar do exactly? Tell me about the Grey Wardens. How did you become a Grey Warden? Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry? If you were raised in the Chantry, have you never... I think we've done all this.
I feel like we have to.
I think we've been through all of... I think we've been through all of Alistair's dialogue. That's sad.
These are all the neutral dialogues.
Sten.
I have been mistaken.
Hey, Sten. You're cool. Why are you mistaken?
Our options are, what do you mean? You only noticed this now? Or, I know. Somehow I think Sten would appreciate I know, you know?
Yeah. I have been mistaken. I know.
looks like it could go with, it'll accept either of any of them. I know.
Enjoy this while it lasts. It won't happen again. You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
What changed your mind? Thank you. I'm not really a soldier, you know, or why not?
What changed your mind?
You did, of course. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
You think the Kunari will invade Ferelden? What are you talking about? Or I hope I won't see you then, too.
I hope I won't see you then, too.
There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
I have a question. What were you doing in that camp? I think you should... I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange?
I'm trying to look it up right now.
Okay.
Do you find... So tell me why you're in that cage. Is that what we just asked?
No, we I want to ask you some questions.
Oh, do you find Ferelden very strange?
Do you find Ferelden very strange?
Do the Kunari ever want to change their lot in life?
To put it lightly, No one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Actually, never mind. Don't the Kunari ever want to change their lot in life? Is there anything you like about Ferelden? You sound a bit homesick.
Don't the Kunari ever want to change their lot in life?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
He might be happier. Maybe he was meant to be a merchant. But that makes the turtle stronger.
He might be happier.
Happiness is fragile.
Happy turtle.
Nothing can be built upon it that will last. Only duty endures.
You don't think happiness is important? Duty can be forgotten. I suppose that's true.
I suppose that's true.
Shall we move on?
Is there anything else? Is there anything you like about Ferelden? You sound a bit homesick. I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Is there anything you like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies!
Cookies?
Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
I'll keep that in mind, or you sound a bit homesick.
You sound a bit homesick.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
Dogs don't smell that bad. You left out rotting garbage. I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
You left out rotting garbage.
True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on?
Wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
I have a question. What were you doing in that cage? I think you should leave. Let's go.
So tell me, why were you caged?
Does it matter? Very well. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened? What do you mean by a weak mind? Are you saying you put yourself in that cage?
Exactly what happened?
I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Kunari? A few Darkspawn beat you? That's pitiful. That sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
That sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield. What did you do?
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then? Did the farmers know where it was?
Did the farmers know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
Did you believe them? And then?
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
That's terrible. You panicked over a lost blade?
You panicked over a lost blade?
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it? Accidents happen. If you're that prone to panic, maybe you did desert. How can your people possibly think that way? We got your sword back, buddy!
Yeah. Let me think here. Accidents happen?
I'm sure that comforts the farmers.
Couldn't you search for it? If you're that prone to panic, maybe you did desert. How can your people possibly think that way?
How can people possibly think that way?
We know who we are, and what we are meant to be.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn? So that's it? You weren't going to do anything about it? Well, there's nothing we can do now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Callanhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
We found it!
There's nothing we can do.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Stin approves +9. Luckily, it didn't reproc the quest.
That would have been,
Hilarious.
It would have been like, dude, it's on your back.
Yeah.
It's literally on your back.
Morrigan! Best girl.
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something. So life in the wilds must have been very lonely. I'd like to discuss something personal.
Morgan approval. Okay.
Let's try personal.
Yeah.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here? Never mind.
It's okay. Let's care to join me in my tent?
Not an option available to us, sadly.
Why are you still here?
Why are you still here?
Actually, we can ask that and we can get some approval.
Ah.
Because I need your help with my mother, of course. Why else? Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Yes, I want you to go. No, I don't want you to leave. I thought we were friends. Or do you want to leave?
I thought we were friends.
Are we? Then why do you ask such a question?
Morgan disapproves 6.
How did that happen?
Ah.
We fucked up.
Yes, we did. Like, dang.
Would you like a gift, Morgan? Were we not?
She's still at warm approval.
And that's what the thing says. If you're warm, it's supposed to give you +4.
What the hell?
Well, we didn't screw up that badly, I guess.
I guess it could have been worse. I guess.
Morgan's weird.
Yeah, Morgan is weird.
Unless you romance her, she's hard to get along
I have a
with.
question for it, if it will indulge me.
Oh.
It chose to side with Caradon and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the deep roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caradon would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
Okay,
Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caradon would be able to assist it with the dwarves. Sided with Caradon.
Okay.
Caradon committed suicide. I was willing to risk it. It was the right thing to do. Branca was insane. I wasn't siding with her. You believed in Caradon. I wasn't going to let you down. I don't know, really. I went with my gut. Here it is.
okay. You believed in Caradon. I wasn't going to let you down.
I am pleased, then. I had no idea that was why it did that. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Caradon the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Caradon's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Well, Labs, we wouldn't have even asked her, but the guide said that we could get
Get
approval
Something you
points
need?
from her if we asked
Sure, either
it.
my boy or I can help you out.
Yeah.
Like, we were trying
I'm
to
sure
befriend
you'll
her,
be
not
pleased
trying to
with the
make
goods
things
my
worse.
boy and I have
Seriously.
collected, and with your discount.
Maybe we should do Morgan's personal quest next, because we...
Yeah, about that.
Did we screw up?
No. to do Morrigan's personal quest, we need a good dragon killing party.
Oh. Oh! Okay, then. Maybe we do some leveling up first, then. What do you think? Well, I think definitely for a good dragon killer party, we need Alistair in the party. You know what you need? Starfang. But we do not have the strength for that. Would Alistair be strong enough for that?
Alistair might be strong enough.
We need to do some leveling. That's kind of what it comes down to.
Unfortunately, this is not the sort of game where you can grind in it.
Yeah. 31 strength is needed for the Star Sword. Did we talk to everyone? I think we talked to everyone.
Yes.
Do we have any like quick side quests we could do? We only have like 30 minutes left to stream left.
Maybe. That'll protect Shale from fire if we bring her with us against a dragon.
Okay. Very handy.
Yeah. And the high dragons are pretty much immune to fire damage, but every other elemental type they don't have immunity against.
Okay.
So the nature damage will be fine if we bring Shale along. Shale is an amazing tank.
Yeah. I'm all for Shale.
Yeah. We've got Morrigan and Wynn to the point where we could take both along.
Mm-hmm.
Because they both have the cold weapons spell.
Okay.
And at least 3 levels in Spirit Healer. So that they can do revive.
Okay.
Other than that, I think Liliana should be our range support.
Yeah. So that means we gotta choose between Wynn or Morgan.
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of want to do Morgan.
Morrigan's got, for her other spells, she also has Cone of Cold, which will be good. She doesn't have as much healing as Wynn does, though. Wynn has this spell tree maxed out.
Okay.
Morgan does have some good entropy magic. Otherwise, oh, we could go back to Redcliffe and drop off those ashes.
Oh yeah.
We don't have to go straight into a dragon fight. Oh, and if we're going to deal with Flemeth, we do not want Morrigan in our party. We can't do Flemeth with Morrigan in our party. I forgot. So we'll grab Win.
Yes.
Alright, hold on. So what are we doing first? 'Cause I don't know if we really have time to do a dragon fight tonight.
Blood
Yeah.
and damnation.
But we're gonna drop off the Sacred Ashes at Redcliffe.
Okay, hold on.
So that's not gonna be nothing. That's just gonna be dropping off.
Oh, okay, so we don't need to worry about,
Well, the Arl of Redcliffe.
Urn of Secret Ashes. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's really anything we have to worry about, when it comes to...
Companion-wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Indeed.
Then I'll bring the OG team, Alistair, Morrigan, Liliana, to drop off this urn.
As you say.
Redcliffe Castle. I accidentally went to Redcliffe Village.
You return. Might you have news?
I found the urn.
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
I need your help against the Blight. That will do. I need no reward from any human lord. Or if you like, I won't object.
If you like, I won't object.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
Gee, thanks. There is much else to do now. Thank you, Your Grace. I suppose this will do.
There is much. We got other to worry about.
Indeed. We have no way of knowing what Loghain will do once he learns of your recovery.
Logain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kalen, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Logain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
But you can unite the nobility against Logain, can't you? Oh, I was looking forward to meeting him on the battlefield. What are you proposing then? This is in your hands now.
I was looking forward to beating him on the battlefield.
You would not walk away from that meeting unscathed. The Darkspawn slaughtered Kalen's forces, not Logain's. He has strength we cannot hope to match. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
But once everyone learns what he's done, so you're giving up? Then everything I've done is for nothing? Logain must capitulate then.
Logain.
Number 4?
Yeah.
I agree. Logain will pay for his heinous crimes, but our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Logain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Logain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Logain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Logain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
The unthinkable has occurred. We must put Alistair on the throne.
Poor Alistair.
You intend to put Alistair forward as king? Alistair would be a terrible king. I think it's a great idea.
Number 1.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Logain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Logain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
I say we proceed with your plan. My blessing? Why do you need my blessing? Wouldn't it be easier simply to kill Logain? What's stopping Logain from just attacking Redcliffe? Do you think this landsmeet idea will work? What are my options?
Wouldn't it just be easier just to kill Logain?
I'm not sure that would help our cause. We would become the criminals, and our accusations would become excuses. Furthermore, I'm not even certain where Logain might be.
What if we defeated him in battle? What's stopping Logain from just attacking Redcliffe? Do you think this landsmeet idea will work? What are my options? It seems we have little choice.
What's stopping him just from attacking Redcliffe?
Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened.
Webb says we need to get Alistair a good wife. Well, we'll get him a wife.
Yeah.
What if we defeated him in battle? Do you think this landsmeet idea will work? What are my options? We have little choice.
What are my options?
You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Logain, but even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Logain.
Perhaps Logain gambles on this attitude, that everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him, so that he leads us against the Horde.
Do you think this landsmeet idea will work? Or it seems we have little choice.
Do you think this will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the Landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
And what if we support Loghain? What about the Darkspawn? It seems we have little choice.
What about the Darkspawn?
Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties.
What if we support Loghain, or it seems we have little choice?
Seems we have little choice going. You're never fucking supporting Loghain.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
He has cooperated willingly, though he has little choice. He seems earnest in his desire to repent. Or no, I have nothing to add.
And the really is no, Well, we don't want to kill the guy. That's the thing. I don't want to kill him.
He seems earnest in his desire to repent.
Yeah.
Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
He deserves no mercy, my lord. Give him to the Circle of Magi. Let him go. Let the Circle hunt him if they wish. Do whatever you wish. I don't really care.
I guess give him to the Circle? I don't know. That's gonna piss off Morgan.
That's gonna make him tranquil as hell.
Just let him go?
Let him go? Okay.
That I cannot do. He is a Maleficar, and I cannot unleash him on a land already racked by war and chaos. I am sorry.
Well then.
Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the Landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Woo! We leveled up. We need strength. We don't... Oh, we didn't get any actual attribute points. Okay, we got a skill point.
Yep. Webb says, have fun being tranquil, you poor soul, i.e., do everything you desire before continuing this quest line. Yeah, there's no going back after you start this quest line.
Yep, I know. We're gonna have a lot of side questing to do.
And we still got to go to the elves.
Yep, we still got the elves. We've got several side quests left to do, including companions' personal quests.
So we're gonna be busy for a while.
Yep. There's still plenty more Dragon Age Origins to go. We are going to pick that up next week, next Friday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. Especially getting to see how the Temple of Sacred Ashes looked before Inquisition.
I actually like getting to see all the different companions' reactions to the
Gauntlet.
Yeah.
To the Guardian.
To the Guardian,
that was really interesting.
That was fun.
But we're going to leave it off here. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give us a follow. Or if you're watching us on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Good night, everyone.